What if I told you you could pause time, shoot someone in the face, then restart time and watch their body go flying away? If you're into that kind of sadism, then stick around for Time Shift. That's enough of the slow music. Time Shift was developed by Saber Interactive and released in October of 2007. The game had a troubled development cycle and was delayed several times. One of these delays was due to its poor reception of its 2006 PC demo. It was after this demo that the game was overhauled into what we can see today. While this could be classed as a low point for the developer, Saber Interactive definitely bounced back from its troubles and went on to work on the Halo series from Microsoft in conjunction with 343 Industries. So Time Shift is a first-person shooter which has the gimmick of you being able to control time on a small scale. This being slowing time, stopping time, or reversing time. This mechanic is tied to a power meter which is drained when you use the powers. You then have to wait for your time juice to recharge before you can play about with time some more. The game is on the harder side of shooters until you start using these time powers. Then the advantage gets shifted in the player's direction, so long as you have enough time juice. The story is pretty basic as well. Some mad scientist who you work with at the time travel suit factory decides to go rogue and travels back in time. You're able to jump into a suit as well and also travel back in time before an explosion destroys the lab. You wake up in an unknown location and time where you find some friendly resistance fighters who arm you and you just start taking orders from, no questions asked. It turns out that the scientist that went back in time has changed history in their favour and wants to rule everyone. It's all pretty cliché. The game takes you through different locales and does provide a good amount of entertainment even with its lack of gripping story. You start off in a rainy city that evokes memories of an occupied France in World War II. The rain helps showcase the time-bending powers by having the rain fall slowly or stopping in midair when you're using them. I would describe the Saber engine, which was the game engine for Time Shift, as a poor man's Unreal Engine. Now I say this not as a disservice to the engine or with any knowledge of the inner workings of it, but I do feel like it's a good engine that could have been better with more time spent on it. Given that it appeared as the graphical engine for Halo Anniversary, it did get that loving. I like the simple here's a gun, get on with it method of storytelling. Even if it doesn't make total sense that these resistance guys trust you, or that you just follow orders from the guy on the radio that seems to know what's going on. I also like the guns that you have on offer. The shotgun is a favourite of mine when you get the opportunity to get in close, slow down time, and quickly destroy your enemies. Another part of this game that I like is that it can be unintentionally hilarious like this. It's moments like these that help games of this budget range, as you don't go in expecting a high quality experience at all times. Also, did you know that you can steal a gun out of your enemy's hands and watch them try to figure out where it went? What's even better is that they will try to find a new weapon to shoot at you with. This game does have a few little details like that which I really like. I find that the time powers are more limited than they need to be, and if you had more time juice to spend or it recharged quicker, it would be more fun to play. I found myself having to wait round corners while my meter recharged. This part of it wasn't all that fun. The puzzles in the game were pretty simple as well, and I didn't find any real fun in them. They were just a chore to get through while slowing the game down before you could get to your next group of enemies. The driving sections were also pretty lacking, but at least they gave me that moment that I showed earlier. So, to conclude, if there were a sequel that came out tomorrow, I would give it a play. This game has a lot of potential and with some work could be much more fun. Time Shift, unfortunately, is a one-off, but is well worth playing, especially if you can pick it up cheap. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe, and if you have any memories of Time Shift, please let me know about them in the comments below. I've been Crabbo, thanks for watching.